Okay, sticking with the theme of the final couple weeks of the regular season in the NBA and staying with games that are meaningful and involve two playoff bound teams. I have another one of those tonight. I used one last night, and I had the LA Clippers to go under their team total of 109.5 against the Denver Nuggets. They win 102-100, easily staying under that total of 109.5. And like I promised you yesterday, we were starting a new winning streak, and we did. And boy, oh boy, folks, we've been red hot with these free pick videos, going 9-2 with our last 11 at Wager Talk. And I appreciate all of you who have participated, chimed in with your comments, and gave me likes and supportive statements in my comments section as well. So it's all good. Congratulations to each and every one of you who have been following these videos. If you haven't, well, it's never too late to start. So, and again, folks, it's a nice run, 9-2, but even if we happen to lose on occasion, you want to take away some of the handicapping analysis that I use on these picks and make yourself a smarter sports bettor today than yesterday. So give me a like. I would appreciate it. There's no guarantees I'm going to be on Wager Talk TV past next week. Hopefully they come to a decision that favors that to keep occurring. But in any event, I do appreciate each and every one of you. And that like button would certainly go a long way by you hitting it and maybe helping that process out. In any event, don't forget to subscribe to Wager Talk TV. It's absolutely free to do so. Just hit that subscribe button. You'll see it in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And also go into your YouTube settings and make sure you click on the alert notification bell for Wager Talk TV, and you'll be notified immediately upon any of our content going up on our great channel. Okay, let's get into the meat and potatoes. As I alluded to, we're going to talk about two teams facing off today that are playoff bound and have a lot on the line. And that's the Minnesota Timberwolves at Phoenix Suns game, 10 p.m. Eastern time start tonight. Right now, Phoenix is a 4-point favorite. The total in this game is 217. Minnesota is has a half a game lead over Denver for the top seed in the Western Conference, and they have 6 games left to play. So that top seed would assure them throughout the Western Conference quarterfinal, semifinal, and final series that they would have home court advantage. So certainly any team would aspire to be a number 1 seed in either conference for those reasons alone. Phoenix, on the other hand, has a 1-game lead over New Orleans for the 6th seed in the West. And why is that 6th to 7th seed important? You want to get that 6th seed because you avoid the play-in tournament. So Phoenix with a lot on the line today as well. All right, so let's get to the specifics at hand. Minnesota coming off a 133-85 home win versus Toronto, and Phoenix coming off a 122-101 home win over Cleveland. The Minnesota Timberwolves have gone 6-0 straight up in ATS in their last 6 on the road, coming off a win by 10 points or more. So they're off that decisive win over Toronto, winning by 48, actually. And those 6 wins in covers, they won by an average of 18.7 points per game in those last 6 road games in that situation. The Suns, on the other hand, are 0-3 straight up in ATS this year when facing a conference opponent like Minnesota and coming off a win by 20 or more. Again, Phoenix coming off a 122-101 home win over Cleveland. And in that situation, when facing a conference opponent, it's only occurred 3 times this year. They've gone 0-3 straight up in ATS in all 3 of those games. Minnesota also is 8-0 straight up this year in conference away games when there's a total of between 210 and 219.5. That's tremendous. Plus 19.6 points per game. Why is that total range Why am I specifying that? Because that indicates to me they're not playing a terrible defensive team. And they're not playing a team that likes to play up tempo, and that suits Minnesota just well. And again, folks, 8-0 straight up this year, conference away games when the total is 210 to 219.5. Minnesota's been the best defensive team for the majority of this season. Over their last 11 games, they've been even better than their season-long statistics, only allowing 100.8 points per contest and holding the opponents down to 44.4% shooting. Minnesota on the road this year, 25-13 straight up, which is excellent for a road record, and also 4-0 straight up in ATS in their last 4 on the road, and 8-2 straight up in ATS in their last 10 on the road. I'm taking Minnesota +4 over Phoenix. Minnesota Timberwolves +4 over Phoenix as my free pick on Friday, April the 5th. All right, so let's get to the specifics that we have at my page at sportsmemo.com, and you could go to my direct link at sportsmemo.com. It's simple, sm.buzz/RB, sm.buzz/RB, and you'll see all my hot streaks that I've been on. You'll also see that I have a 3-day, 7-day, and 30-day pass. And right now, you can get my 3-day pass for just $29. That's less than $10 a day for everything I put out over the next 3 days. Just $29 simply by using the promo code RB3Day. That's RB3Day. And you can see scrolling across the bottom there some of my streaks, and there's also other streaks that you can check out at my personal page. But to highlight 3-1 in Major League Baseball so far this year, again, yes, that's only 4 plays, and I can assure you that's going to ramp up in terms of volume. I'm a data-driven guy, so the more data I have in front of me for this year's results, the more I'm going to dabble into Major League Baseball. And by the way, going back to last year, folks, going back to 8/4/2023 to be specific, 62-37 with my last 99 Major League Baseball picks at sportsmemo.com. Folks, I don't give out favorites of 150 or greater, or even 145 for that matter. I don't try to pad my win-loss records with big money line favorites or try to steal and win in that regard. You don't need me for that. You can do that on your own. Reasonably sized favorites, underdogs, totals, which I am extremely good at as well in Major League Baseball, and you'll see my hot streak record there. And also first 5 inning plays. In this day and age of specialized pitching, I've used more and more of those picks, and I will continue to do so. Again, that's sm.buzz/RB, RB3Day for $29 3-day pass. Until the next time, thank you for joining me today on Wager Talk TV. Take care and God bless, folks.